Joan Ellis with a preview of a talk that she'll be giving at the Isle of Wight Literary Festival. And what's the date, Joan, that you're going to do?
Oh, 15th October.
15th of October. And it's entitled A Woman's Wit, Wisdom and Practicals.
Yes.
Welcome, Joan.
Yes, so today I'd like to introduce to you the characters in my books, but they're the women that I think us women all are, is the aspects of all of us. Because on the days where we should make a fantastic impression is usually the day for anything like me make a complete fool of yourself, and vice versa. So we like to think the one thing and present in a certain image, but sadly that's often the case.
I never don't do that.
Sorry, no, maybe. So I'm going to kind of hopefully bring the characters to life through the books. So we've got Ella, who's a girl in a man's world from I'm Ella by Me, and I suppose she's similar to me in many aspects, although she has got small boobs and flat thighs. So David, no comments. She's obviously not that like me.
I woke up then, mate.
There's Sandra, who is in The Killing of Mummy's Boy, and she's permanently addled with drink because she's so terrified that she's got a stalker. She'd like to make the right decisions, but given this mixture of fear and drink, she often makes the wrong ones. Again, I think that we all do. We're all quite vulnerable sometimes, and that leads us down the wrong path. There's also Susan, who has spent a life taking the blame for something maybe she did or didn't do. And in the book we see her go from victim to victor as she revisits the past to discover the truth. And finally, Hapless Mum, which is me. It's a sort of funny, poignant memoir about my daughter's childhood in the 60s. No, mine in the 60s and my daughter's in the 90s, which was a very different experience. I was a single mum, my mum was a single mum. And it's just those lovely, funny, brilliant memories. But the message in the book is to say you don't have to be part of the perfect nuclear family. Things in life don't always work out how we would like them to, but that love comes from unexpected places to fill our hearts. So it will all be okay no matter what happens. Somebody said to me that as an author, they'd read my books, they said, oh, you give away a lot of yourself, don't you, as an author? And I thought it was a really odd remark because it would make me a bit of all these women, which would be really odd because I'd be a real strange chameleon character. And I said, well, I would then be, you know, if you're going to follow that logic, you'd have to say that Bram Stoker was a vampire and Agatha Christie was a serial killer. So, and it would also say that authors don't have any imagination whatsoever, that they just constantly just draw on themselves, which we'd soon run out, I think, if that's what we were doing. Hopefully we'll have some celebrity anecdotes from my life in 80s advertising. But I'd like to kick off by introducing Ella, I think, first. So as I said, she's a girl in a man's world. And she's very put upon by her boss, Peter. And she's very pressurised and she's constantly having to prove herself. So she, like I say, she puts herself under the cosh really. So she's trying to juggle work and home life, and it's not hanging out too well. I hurry towards Oxford Circus Tube, stepping up to the box. My new black leather boots will be ruined. They're sky high with a price tag to match. But worth it, they make me feel $1 million. It's raining hard now. Luckily I can run in heels and just make the station entrance before another deluge. A woman shakes her umbrella. I turn my head to avoid the spray and lose my balance. Falling forward, I drop over the edge of the stop stair. Sliding down head first, I grate the side of my face like a lump of Parmesan cheese against the serrated left leg. A thick fog descends and envelops my head. I lie on the floor, my grazed cheek grateful for the cold comfort of concrete. If my friends could see me now. What friends? I spend more time at work than anyone else. I must get a life. No, really, I must. I'm about to die. Blood pools like gravy in front of my eyes. I'm no doctor, much to my mum's disappointment, but even I know this isn't a good look. Oxford Circus can't be the end of the line for me. Then again, I'm already 6 foot under. It'll save the burial costs. But I can't die. I've got a pitch to do. Help me, I murmur. No one comes. My mouth fills with metallic tasting liquid. When I open my eyes, I'm in a wheelchair being carried up the stairs by two men. I'll die of embarrassment if the brain hemorrhage doesn't kill me first. My eyelids fall like shutters, blotting out reality. If I can't see it, it's not happening. Now I'm in bed with a stranger looking deep into my eyes. He's a fast worker, obviously not a London Transport employee. He snaps on a pair of rubber gloves, the sort doctors wear when they examine you in places you don't want to be examined. And I thought the evening couldn't get any worse. What's your name? He asks. Ellen. He's already got me into bed. It's a bit late for pleasantries. Plastic tubes, red blankets, a man in green. Why am I in an ambulance? Now, Ella, you're going to be a good girl and come to the hospital with me. He talks slowly as he's considering having me sectioned. I can save him the paperwork. I work in advertising. It's like an asylum, but with more stylish jackets. I've got a presentation in the morning, I say, struggling to sit up. Don't move, please. Now, what's the Queen's name? The man's a fool. He should apply for a job at my agency. He'd walk it. Ella, look at me. Can you tell me the Queen's name? If this is his idea of a chat-up line, he's got a lot to learn. Oh, I get it. It's a trick question. Elizabeth II, I tell him triumphantly. Oh, you don't catch me out that easily. I'm not some lunatic imagining I live in the 16th century with the Virgin Queen still on the throne. Observes me closely but says nothing. Perhaps he wants to know her surname. Does she even have one? I don't know. Did we do this at school? No. But we did study the war poets with our English teacher, who insisted the naming of parts by Wilfred Owen was about sex, when it was clearly about a rifle. But that's the sort of teacher we had back in the 70s. Slough, I shout triumphantly. No, Windsor. Her name's Windsor. Not satisfied with that, it's got another brain teaser. And who's the Prime Minister? Margaret Thatcher, milk snatcher, I chant. He looks at me, notes down what I've said and adds a few comments of his own in the margin. No doubt delusional drunk. Margaret Thatcher, that's right. Caused quite some commotion earlier. The station had to be closed because of you, young lady. Patronising and delusional. He could give my boss a run for his money. I'm going now, I'm fine. Then he shows me my reflection in a hand mirror. You have a real shine in there tomorrow. Much to my disappointment. The ambulance driver doesn't deem my case serious enough to sound the siren. We arrive at A&E unannounced. He checks me in and leaves. Ella David, room 2, someone shouts. There's a short, sweaty man who looks like he'd been more